Right, good afternoon. Carrying on with my page for Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. Now you can probably see if you watched the last one, I've changed the background. This one came out far too pink and yeah, it just didn't go with all the others. So if I stitch them all together, it's going to look very odd. So I've done another one again, made it by dunking it. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the... Was it that one? I think it was that one. I dunked it on there anyway and picked up the alcohol ink onto the fabric. Done. So I've cut out a primitive heart shape. I've got a die that cuts them for me. So I've cut it in, what is it with me in packaging this week? It's a really nice print fabric. I will get in. Yeah, so I'm going to quilt that, and I'm going to quilt the background of this one with just a very simple running stitch, borrow stitch, whatever you want to call it. I've got this Gutermann gold, oh well, it's a variegated cotton thread. Let's see what it looks like. I'm not sure. I hope you're all well. I've just come back from a very frantic walk down the river with my daughter, so I thought I'd have some lunch, cup of tea, because you know we're British, and yeah, I thought I'm just going to go and do some civilized stitching now. So you're here for me. I'm not going to make you watch me quilt it all, don't worry. I will probably pause you, that didn't work, and yeah, show you when it's done. So on the background I'm going to go vertical, and on the heart I'm thinking of this pink thread. I might go red, you know, and go really bold, but I'm going to go horizontally. But yes, very simple. Absolutely no rocket science involved in this one. I need some pins. I didn't get any pins. Hold on. I could have spray basted it, but I didn't. So let's give it a quick temporary pin. So yeah, really simple. In and out. I got one of my sashiko needles on here, only because they're long. So I'm just going to do this all the way across. You're hardly going to see it, but you do see it with the texture it creates, which is all good. Just wondering about going in an arc and then doing the same that end. That might look quite nice actually. Should we give it a go? Why not? Where's my pen? Hang on. I'm going to try that. That could be quite good. Obligatory cat hair, of course. She gets everywhere. This is a heat erasable friction pen, which doesn't want to work sometimes. I don't know why. How far have we got in between? About 3/4 of an inch. was boiling hot down the river today. The dogs were very grateful to just be able to jump in the river. The two labs were just straight in. They didn't take any persuading. And little Ted the terrier, he went in for a paddle, but that was about it. And then we had Norman, the very reluctant walking sausage dog. He really, really doesn't want to walk, and he really didn't today. Right, just do those, and then we'll see if it'll come right round. I don't know. Yeah, I thought I'd keep it quite simple, I'll be honest with you. I've got a flower which I'm going to put on, which is cut off that same fabric, so I might do some embroidery over that. And then I've got 3 of my mini Suffolk puffs, which I thought I would put on here somewhere. And I don't know, just some really simple stitching, I think, is in order for this one. Don't think it needs to be super fussy. It's quite nice to stitch her, actually. The alcohol ink hasn't made it all stiff, so it's all good. There's the next one there. Come on. Trying to think if I've got anything to tell you. Don't think I have. My middle daughter rang me first thing this morning, just stepped out of the shower. Mum, can I just have 5 minutes? She said, can I pop over? I said, well, why? I said, I'm going out with your sister walking dogs later. And she said, oh no, it's all right, I just need to borrow a suitcase. So we're off to Wales for the weekend. I was like, oh, okay. And I said to her, the only trouble is, don't you remember when you came over that time, I asked you to put it in the loft? And she went, oh yeah, I can't do lofts. So I said to her, when you come over, you'll have to bring the step ladder that I lent you like 2 years ago. So she went, oh, I'm coming over on the bus. Right. Okay. I said, well, you're going to have to get up on the chair then. I ain't going to do it. Oh, as soon as I look up, my vertigo kicks in a big style. So yeah, I can't be doing that. So I don't know if I've got a trapped nerve in my neck or something, but as soon as I look back, tip my head backwards, whoa, not good. So she came over, she got the chair from downstairs, came up here because it's in my craft room and it's over my sewing table of all the places. So she had to climb up on top of that. And then the plumber had been up in the loft when I had the new boiler fitted. And of course he'd moved it out of the way, so she had to really get in the loft. It was quite funny actually, because I don't think she can do heights very well like me. So so there she was. Get me a coat hanger, I can't quite reach it. Right. Oh dear, these kids, honestly. And then the eldest one picked me up and picked her up at the same time. We dropped her back into town where she lives, and that was that. So yeah, I'm quite late walking all the dogs. One owner said, "Oh, I thought you'd forgotten him." No, we're just running late. So it doesn't matter, they don't care, because they had a great time down the river. Ollie and Max, the labs, were just, well, Max was hilarious. He just stood, we were throwing the ball in, and he just stood in the middle of the river in the end. He didn't even get out to come and get the ball. He let Ollie bring the ball up for us. And he just stood there up to his chest in freezing cold river water. But he's black, and of course it's about, I don't know, about 25, 26 degrees here today, which is hot for England. And yeah, he's like, no, I'll stay here. I'll let Ollie do all the work, and I'm just going to stand in the cold water. So yeah, he was not fussed about coming out with the ball. Ollie can do that. Good old Ollie. He's such a good dog. He's an assistance dog. Not a therapy one, just I don't know, he's a companion more than anything really. But the guy who owns him, he just, I don't know why he got him, quite frankly, but anyway, that's another story. So consequently, Ollie has an awful lot of energy to burn off, and he is obsessed with tennis balls. Oh my dear. If he doesn't get a tennis ball, he just can't function. He has to have it. So it's funny. He does his little ball dance. He'll drop the ball and then he'll do this with his front paws. He's going, dance, Ollie, dance. Off he goes. Nutter. My daughter picked up her dachshund to bring out because there was little Ted, who we're still not sure about, but anyway. And Ollie, Max and Norman, the reluctant walker. Yeah, that was it. And so she said, oh, you know, we'll bring Trixie, that's her Daxie, and her and Ted can run around. And they did, actually. They had a great time running around together, because he gets a bit intimidated. Ted, he's about the size of a cat. He's not very big, and well, a small cat, and he gets a bit intimidated by the big dogs. But yeah, he had Trixie to run around with, so he was happy. There's me saying I'll pause you to do while I do some of this, and I've not paused you at all, have I? I'm yabbering. This is looking quite nice. This disappears with heat. As soon as I put the iron on this, it'll all disappear and you'll just have the stitching. Right, I will pause you because I'm just going to carry on. I think if I go up a bit more, I might go right round actually. Might as well. Don't know how far up it'll go. Let's see. So 3/4 of an inch there, and right, so we can get up to there. So we'll do that. I'll do that, and then I'll come back and we'll start going. I'll show you the opposite way. I always say I won't be long, but actually it does take a while. Just draw these in, you'll get an idea of what I'm up to then. yeah, this colour, this background colour matches what I've done already. It's a shame, that other one was lovely. I shouldn't have done the I shouldn't have dipped it in the stripy paints. I think that's where it all went wrong. So anyway, I'll carry on with this and I'll bring you back when that bit's done and I start coming the other way. Won't be long. Right, I've had a change of mind. I've done it that way. You can probably just see the stitches there. Because I want to stick this flower on here anyway. I want to leave that all exposed because I love that effect there. But I've sort of trimmed around the heart. I think I might have it sort of going that way down the side of the edging. I think that looks quite nice. So I'm going to do that. I think I might make that do for this video actually, and then I'll do the quilting on the heart. I'm just going to do the same again, just simple. I don't know, actually I might follow some of these lines, let me think about it, and then I might do some embroidery on here, and then we'll put on the little Suffolk puffs, and that'll be it really. So yeah, I'll do another video. Alright, see you on the next one. Bye.